Bit of a chat and say g'day, to all the punters. Let's go. Good times. Hello. So there's a beer over here if you want one. Get stuff into it. Our good friends at Cooper's always provide the goods every week, so thanks him for that one. That's awesome. So shout out. Nothing like a bit of Cooper's for the boys. Yeah, your mum loves it. Let's get into it and have a bit of fun with Gratis, hey? So boys, welcome to the show. First episode of Music Man TV. Really happy that you guys
Thanks
were
for having us, man.
absolutely stoked to have you guys on and make it happen. It's really good to have a good local live Aussie actors on Music Man TV. That's what we're all about. We're about live Aussie artists, live music and making stuff happen. And, you know, that's what we're sort of into at the moment, and making sure that everything in Australia, you know, gets as many followers as we possibly can out into the industry. And that's what Music Man TV is going to be about. So this is our first episode. We've got Gratis Minds in here. We're going to have fun with the boys and have a chat. So let's get into it. Your mum loves it. Bit of fun.
Cheers,
so, Jake, so I want to ask you one thing. When it all first started and kicking off, I suppose, all you boys, you guys like school friends, or how did it sort of, you know, how far back does the unit go with all you lads? Yeah.
Yeah, it goes deep.
Yeah.
Goes back probably 7 years now, I reckon.
Yeah. 7
or 8 years since I met Kane.
What about JK?
Deeper than that, before music whatsoever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was growing up with Jacob and Chigs.
Yeah.
They were next door to me when we were probably like...
Yeah. Chigs is in the back there. Hey, Chigs, what's going on, bro?
4 or 5 years old, I think. That's when they were living with and RP.
Yeah.
So then, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But yeah, like we were like riding bikes together in the rain and shit at like this big. So
yeah, sweet.
It's like it goes deep like that.
Yeah, that's good. And that's the thing, isn't it? You grow up in Australia, you know, you have you know this I suppose space where you can go and you know be with your crew and hang out and just like be involved in your environment around you and just be enjoyable at, you know, doing what you do and have fun with your mates. You know, that's half the battle. And if music's a thing that, you know, keeps you all guys together in the future, well, that's friggin' awesome. You know, that's what
crazy,
it's about.
Yeah. Like when I always seen him cruise. I saw Cheese cruise around heaps. He always had a big GoPro and shit. I didn't know JK that well, but I saw Jakey and he was working at Cartel.
Yeah.
And I literally walked out the front and I saw his car. I didn't even know it was his car. And I saw Joey Badass stick and I was like, whoa.
Joey,
you know him? And then he started talking and shit.
Yeah, he's like one of our.
And then I bullied him and coming in here with me to SAE. And that's how we kind of linked in terms of like music thing.
So the SAE was obviously good for yourself, Kane, for what you were doing?
It was good for everyone.
Yeah.
Jackie, we used to learn a bit more.
As well, yeah.
Okay, I went to...
And we met Lockie, our sound guy. He's here too. Shout out Lockie.
Yeah, shout out to Lockie.
Shout out Salad
sound guy.
Yeah, salad finger.
You rusty spoon.
Lockie actually just did some stuff with Jono's mate Cheek, which is another great Australian band that's just emerging and coming out of the mix, which is awesome. So, you know, it's really cool that that's all going down and happening. So I'm absolutely wrapped with that, which is really good.
Yeah.
So, happy times with that one. And they're going cool. But, like, I suppose one thing I want to ask is, you know, to the point where, why was it rap for you guys, or hip hop, or, you know, what you know, me being naive, I'm going to throw myself under the bus here and say, just what actually is the style or the you know, the vibe of what you're actually doing? Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Like, what's Gratis? You know, is the genre actually hip hop or rap, or is it a bit of everything?
From that.
Or
it
what?
comes from that. Influence is obviously like much wider than that.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
But like, if you were to put
opinions subjective.
Yeah. That's right.
Everyone that hears this will go, it's hip hop.
Yeah.
But I don't think the sound that we do is like a traditional hip hop sound. I think we take elements from it.
It's definitely influences. Like that's what I grew up on. Like all the old school like shit, like the '90s beats and shit. That was the stuff that I was like bumping. Yeah. So that definitely comes through with the sound, the production and that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's just, and then these guys listening to other stuff that I wasn't listening to.
Yeah.
So it's all coming in.
Well, Kano before was just telling me before the show about like the Junies and, you know, chatting about the Rats and having a laugh with them and being involved in the video and shit.
I used to go to so many
wow.
hardcore shows.
Yeah, like he was in hardcore bands before he was even like rapping and shit. So it's like it's all different like stages in
one. JK's always been just like
he's just good fresh. He just comes with the bars really.
Yeah, he's in there.
I kind of figure it's rap for me because like I don't know, it was kind of like that. I guess like you can get aggressive with like any genre and stuff, but like I don't know, like see rap as like rhyme and poetry, like, you know, like it's just like, I don't know, like, you know, like, I mean, you bring your own element to like to the stage, and like, you know, not all hip hop is like aggressive, like hip hop, you know, like it's just rhyme and poetry, you know, like in whatever way you want to express it, you know, like, so yeah, I guess it is rap and hip hop, but like in everyone's like individual own sense of it, you know, like how anyone like interprets like music for themselves, you know, like
we rap, but it's different.
That's
just to get that message, man, like, you know, like, I mean, because we got a message like any other artist, you know, like you just, any artist has got a message, you know, that's what music's for, you know, like it's your canvas, you know, to paint your picture, like, and explain, you know, like what you want to say, you know. Some
like
people want to talk shit, but some people want to like actually say something real, and I guess we just come with that real shit, you know, like.
That's what Fearless represents. That real shit.
And I suppose for me back, you know, when I was a younger lad, I used to be into so many different genres, and you know, rap was one that was sort of there in the background, was never really there for me in a way. But I will say one thing, coming back into it with fresh ears so many years later, and you know, getting introduced to you guys and Lee's and Chigs and that sort of thing, I've just fallen in love with that world again. And but it's not so much just the style of the music that I'm back into, it's more what you're saying and what you're talking about, which is like super important, you know. And for me, that's, I think, where new Australian artists and the rap is heading, and that world is to go in there and actually chat to the people about, this is what it's about, this is where we're going, this is where we're heading, you know. We're here, we're doing our thing, and that's what we're about. So,
that's right.
And I believe that, you know, these guys here do a fantastic job at that. You know, if you get a chance to see them, go and do it. We'll talk about dates later on. But right now, it's just awesome to, you know, see you guys creating your craft and keep writing as much as you can, because it means something. It feels. It's cool.
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
But we're a product of our environment, and we're fortunate for our area. And it's like, I mean, this man came up with a brilliant hook that I'm not going to let out right now because it's new shit. But
here we go.
what our hometown represents, we represent what we're a product of.
And that's about getting back to communities,
We're a small community, man. There's been no hip-hop where we come from. Everyone, ECB, Gratis Minds, like all of us, like we're these little beach kids. Surrounded by cities, but we created what we did in our own vibe, and it's different. It's just different. And that's the beautiful thing, and our whole community behind us. And I mean, the last show we played was like a celebration of that. It doesn't just feel like it's about us, bro. It feels like it's
bigger than us, bro.
It's bigger.
And do you feel the community love around you?
Big time, bro.
Hell yeah.
Straight up.
That's why I know it can work on a larger scale, because I can see it in Cabba and like, surrounding areas, how much people like love that shit. So it's like, you know, if we can get into the ears of everyone else in the world, like majority of people will back it. And
create that bigger community of the wider audience, you know. That's I suppose that's the secret in the mix, is to get that right and make that a reality. And I suppose, you know, I see that too, like the community around, you know, particularly Cabarita, you know, and this space that we are here on the east coast, you know, of Australia, is pushing into that whole thing of creating communities around music, which is great, because for many years, you know, there was a big pocket there for a long time where music really wasn't celebrated. You know, pubs were putting poker machines in and killing the vibe of the Australian music, and having a pub and, you know, having a venue where you do that. Yeah, exactly. You know, fuck the pokies. It's bullshit. You know, that's it. Out, done. You know, get more live venues, get more stuff happening.
Sorry,
that's what it's
but
about.
I'm not sorry. Fuck pokies.
Oh, it's great. But it's true, and that's the thing, you know, like that, it really killed the industry. And it killed live music. It killed Australian music, because there was nowhere for people to go and basically do their craft, no matter what genre. But that was the issue that we all obviously faced. And to see that change now and make it a space where we can all, you know, get the old pubs back, get the venues going. Festivals changed it. You know, there's more festivals now, I suppose, than there was back in that day, because there was more pubs. But it is starting to roll around again. And you know, you guys have got the best opportunity right now with the amount of festivals that seem to be popping up on social media groups and everything, and
Trying to get on those stages.
Yeah, get on them stages. It's what a vibe. It's so sick to be up there and just do what you do.
Yeah.
You know, and just, you know, feed it to the people. That's the whole point, I suppose.
Hell yeah.
Well, I want to ask another question in the regard of which one of you guys are the clown in the group. I want to hear about, you know, who's the funny one.
No,
who's trouble?
Serious for sure.
Who's serious?
I'm the most serious for sure.
I don't know, man. It's kind of weird because like, it's like when we make like our type of music, like it's like, you know, a lot of people are making like funny stuff, like, you know, like a lot of comical stuff, but like I can say that the shit that we've been like lately like making, like we're not really trying to play around, you know.
I feel like the only time we're really clowning is like when we just made that shit and when they're just going, oh, like fuck this shit. Like, actually going,
They're fizzing, huh?
we're fizzing out. Like, I just made that beat or when we just recorded that verse or whatever it was. That's when we're like, yo, like
it's when you're all vibrant and you hit it, and you can feel the gel work.
Yeah, that's
glue is what they say.
That's the magic.
Yeah. That's sick. That's sick. And then I suppose. One other one was that someone actually asked me that the other day, like, where did you all come from? Like, you know, so many different diversities all pulled into one. It's awesome. Like, you know, it's so cool to see you guys like do what you do. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, we've been around, bro.
Yeah.
All just in the same area, really. Like
So you all grew up as like little fellas right from the start, right the way up.
Well, not Kane. I met Kane when I was 17.
Yeah.
I'm 23 now.
Okay.
So I didn't meet Kane when I was 17. I knew Kane, but we like connected then as like close.
When I saw that Joey Badass sticker.
Yeah, he's seen the Joey Badass sticker. He's like, this kid knows some shit these other kids don't know, bro.
Joey.
Yeah, man. Here's the conveyor.
That's cool.
But yeah, we've been like Cabarita and
these guys are OGs.
Well, see, my nan had like she was one of the like first families to have like a colour TV in Cabarita. So
shout out to Paulson's
Cabarita, you know, like
that's sick.
Like,
shout out to
Nan and Pop got their own park like dedicated to them, like in Cabarita. So like, you know, like we've always been around Cabba.
Yeah.
Like, see, I was born in South Australia.
Yeah.
My bigger brother was born before me in Sydney.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then parents moved up to like northern Queensland, like, you know, Bowen, Yeppoon, like, you know, different babies like had it in like different states, you know, like all like just running around like really Australia, and then coming back home when I was probably in like grade 3 or 4. Yeah. And then I started like, you know, like chilling with Jakey, like, you know, like when we would be like, you know, like Mum and dad would be going through domestics and stuff, so I'll be staying on my
But he lives so close.
You know,
so you're like over the road or something? Jump the fence.
It's like that's how close this shit is.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Jump the fence on my trampoline. I'll be jumping the fence, play with him and Chigs. Over there, bro.
Chigs always had that long hanger bike cruising around like
the chopper.
Bro. Big ass afro. Jordan pants and shit. Always knew.
And I suppose skateboarding and the style of music that you guys have creating. There's a big
attract a similar crowd.
They do, yeah. And you know, like back when I was, my era, I'm 40, and back when I was 18, 19, 20, 21, and we were growing up through that era. We all used to skate. We used to get out there and have a good time. But we were into thrash punk and borderline metal thrash punk. That was the scene. Everyone had a mohawk and got into it and wore Doc Martens and freaking Thrasher t-shirts and ripping off and dying, and that was it. That's it. Shookie's going up. Look, he's in it. Choking the chicken. Happy days. So I suppose skateboarding and the style that you guys are doing is huge. Like even to the point where I see my son's now 18 years old, and this is your style is what all the kids are into.
Yeah, which is just gonna say, like, I swear it was like 2 years ago that hip hop became the most popular genre in the world over rock. First time ever. Yeah, there you go. Anything beat rock. Yeah, there you go. So definitely every skate video you watch right now is gonna have hip hop. It's got a hip hop edit, 100%. I used to skate. Yeah. I don't know if JK did. Yeah. Jay skates around, but the culture and being in a beach with surf and skating just runs hand in hand. To say that we come from that is just like obvious. But like the fact is,
growing up where we live, really.
it all intertwines now because like when something becomes so popular, that's what every video has anyway.
That's right.
Yeah. Skateboarding was never hip hop, but it is now because it's the most popular thing on the planet.
And it's following suit because you know you see it even in the music videos, everyone's wearing either Nike TNs or New Balance or you know whatever, and Vans and shit, everything. Yeah, and it's all
it goes hand in
skate,
hand.
Skate hip hop rap mix, which is awesome. You know, like it looks sick too when you see it. And to see an edit with the hip hop track behind it with skateboarding, I never thought I'd see the day where that happened, and it's friggin' awesome.
That's sick.
But any skaters watching should definitely go to Pyramid Skate Shop because.
We're talking about
Big G rod.
We're talking about skateboarding. Let's give Pyramid Skateboards a quick plug. Down there, Ace Plaza, Cabarita Beach.
Yeah.
We got complete.
That's where you need to go.
Run it off a Big Pete.
We got complete. We got wheels. Which camera are looking at?
What do you need?
Yeah.
What do you need?
There.
What do you need?
We got nuts. We got all that.
Nice. And like I just see the kids do what they do now with the skating and the edits, and they actually bring like their boom box or whatever with them, and you know sit it on there and get it out there, and you see them down at the bowl at Cabba, or even up at Big Trevor up the coast. He's got the indoor skate centre up there. And even Trev saying, he goes, he's like me, he's my age, and he's like, I remember when I was doing vert ramping against Tony Hawk and Caballero and that in the States, and everything was punk and thrash and borderline metal and that sort of thing, and now everyone's bringing, can you run this up for us? Can you run that up for us? And then they're like, all right, sweet, and it's just changed. Like,
number one genre,
and that's in a indoor skate centre that's huge, and everyone's going there and they want to jam to that. That's when they're doing the vert ramp. It's mad.
I'm here for it, bro.
It's friggin' I love it, and skating's just been something that it's always rang home to me. To be able to get in there and do it, and then get back up again and do it and get back up again.
Yeah.
And it feels like that with music too. How many knockdowns do you get? But you got to like dust it off and go going again, mate. I've got to keep doing it. I've got to have a rip and have a crack. And it sucks sometimes, but it gets to the point where it will happen. If you want it hard enough, it'll happen, I suppose. And that's something that we need to let everyone know out there. That's what we're that's what we're trying to create with with our show and Music Man TV. So it's cool. I suppose you guys want to have a play.
Man, we can
want to run one up.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah. What do you want to do? Well, let's have a chat about it first. You
can choose actually. We got Fearless or Stride to play for you.
Ooh, I like both so much though.
Dude.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let Chucky decide. Chucky, what are you going for, mate? All right, Fearless or Stride? Which one? Stride. Okay, I knew it. You want Stride? There it is. Chucky wants Stride, don't you, mate? Yeah, I know. Shut up. All right, let him go and play. Let's go. Come on, let's get into it. Let's have some fun here on Music Man TV. Your mum loves it. Get into it. Good time. Yeah. Let's go.
Music Man TV.
Yeah.
Your mum's that.
That's okay. Rightio, folks.